You also had a chance to work with DJ Spooky, Mike Patton and Phantom Oz, Apocalyptica. Lemmy with the Stand By Me, which was really cool. Those are all very different projects. What did you learn from those that you were able to bring back into Slayer and incorporate into what Slayer does?
Well, when I left Slayer, I started understanding really quick that each band has its own method of operation. You know, they have a certain way they write, you know, they compose their music, how they present it. So that's one of the things that helped me, which made me understand Slayer's way of presenting me with music. It just confirmed everything that, hey, I just, you know, need to listen to everything and just add what I feel, like what these other bands did, instead of thinking about exactly what it is that they want. I kind of let loose a little more now.
Right. Okay, working with a guy like DJ Spooky, I mean, with the scratching and the turntables, which is, you know, rhythmic unto itself, but there's a whole different aesthetic to that kind of music with the samples and everything else. What did you learn there? What was that experience, you know, as an experienced drummer who has played in a variety of genres? What did that teach you?
There is a, you know, like the drummers that played, I can't think of them right now, but the drummers that played with James Brown, those guys had a rhythm, a groove. They had something that, you know, metal music doesn't have. And it has that that soul. It's greasy, it's saucy. You know, those are words that you would describe those kinds of rhythms. And I learned that. I felt that. I understood it.
Have you heard of a band called The Slew? It's Kid Koala. And,
I've heard of Kid Koala.
And the rhythm section is another DJ, whose name escapes me right now, and the rhythm section from Wolfmother, the original Wolfmother rhythm section. And they have a record called 100%. And if, you know, you would, it's amazing. 6 turntables, bass, drums. It's absolutely,
wow.
Yeah, it's something like you've never heard before. It's a nice amalgamation of what Wolfmother did with those guys and what a turntablist can do as well. What was it like working with Mike Patton? He's an interesting dude.
Phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. He's a genius. He sends me the music, let's say, for example, the first record, which was a shock to everybody. He sends me the first record and he explains to me that there's snippets of music, kind of like how a comic book flows. You know, there's a picture and there's all this information, you know, within that picture on action and descriptions of actions that are taken in that picture. And he described the music that way. And I understood it. It was weird. I was able to understand the language that he was using in that music. That was just phenomenal for me to work with. It was intricate. I mean, there were certain sections that would take us 2.5 hours, but were only like 2.5 seconds of music.
Really?
But we would work that long. You could fit so much in a short period of time. And we would work, you know, we would work at it. We would, you know, pick at it and just work hard. And that's how we nailed those records. I was in the UK over the weekend, and I got a chance to see Dweezil Zappa's band play. I don't know who his drummer is, but man, that was that kind of music where in a 5-second burst, you have 8 or 9 people on stage, and the amount of music condensed into that 5 seconds is just mind-blowing. I agree. And then we went across, we saw Opeth and High on Fire, and that's great. Love High on Fire.
They were really good. They were playing at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so it was a little, you know, bright sunshine. It was a little tough. And then we saw Down play, and Down was also terrifically good. One of the things that I've been talking to some people about is the universality of metal. You know, it's probably the largest musical tribe on the planet. You know, there are a million different subgenres. But if you demonstrate that you're a member of the tribe, you can fight about the different players. You can fight about the, you know, what subgenre is better than that subgenre. But at the end, you know, if you just want to all get together and have a beer and bang your head, I mean, that's all that really matters, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, we all enjoy that heavy metal, and it's great. It's been around a while. It's not like something that, you know, came and went. I mean, it's real.
And it doesn't matter what language you speak or what part of the world you're in.
It's universal.
I was in the United Arab Emirates in April, and you know, the biggest local bands, all metal bands, in a repressive society. With the same thing with Iraq and Iran. Right. It's just amazing the amount of metal that you'll find in these societies. It's terrific.
It is. It's amazing. We just played Turkey. I mean, they're pretty westernized, but it's amazing. 60,000 people.
What's left for Slayer to do? I mean, you're playing one of your great albums in its entirety. What more can be? I mean, how long has the band been around? I mean, 29 years, 30 years,
something like that.
What's left for the band to accomplish?
Just continue. I mean, accomplish. Let's see. You know, we're not set out to accomplish. We're just set out to do what we like to do. So, I don't know about answering that question about accomplishing, but I just want to keep playing. I enjoy performing. I enjoy playing, and you know, I'm hoping that Slayer will put out another record and continue doing the tours that we've been doing.
Has this one been fun with Testament and Megadeth?
It's great. It's awesome. Yeah, really, really good. Real good time. I mean, we're all texting each other. You know, Mustaine texts me, and then Lars, we text each other on occasion too. So there's a lot of camaraderie that's happening.
How does the co-headlining work?
I don't know. I don't know how that works. You know, when we're closing the show, I think they chose to.
Do you flip or?
No, we don't flip.
So it's the same order every night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And you guys close the show. Yeah. Well, you've been around longer by 2 years.
Yeah.
Hey, seniority counts.
Well,
absolutely. Thanks for your time. Appreciate it.
Thanks, man. That was a good interview.
We could sit and we could talk drums for quite some time, but
probably.
I don't. Yeah, because I used to teach, and what I did was, instead of getting paid, I would say just put it on account, and when I have enough, I'll buy another tom, I'll buy another cymbal, I'll buy another cymbal stand or something like that.
That's good.
So eventually, I accumulated this 13-piece, 24-inch double bass drum Tama kit, which is still in my basement.
That's awesome.
Which still has, you know, the upside down crosses on them and all the rest of it, and I have 7 or 9 various types of Heisty cymbals, and I mean, I've had that kit or a variation of that kit since 1981. So as long as Slayer's been around.
Okay, we recorded our first record in '83. So I got my drum set in probably '81, '82, around that time.
Yeah, you done a little bit better with yours than I've done with mine. I'm just talking about it. You're actually doing it.
It's crazy.
All right. Thanks, Dave.
Thank you.
Really appreciate it.
Take care, man.
Have a good trip.